Cupcake and I have tried to figure out a way to live more simply while still finding as much adventure in life as we can. With all the stresses of life, worrying about money, maintaining a home, and working seemingly endless hours at a job to keep everything together, it can be difficult. After a lot of soul searching and seemingly endless hours of watching YouTube videos, we decided to try our hand at building a cargo trailer conversion as a way to travel more while not spending a lot of money on an actual RV. Now, just over 3 years later, we've put over 30,000 miles on our cargo trailer and have loved every minute of it. Today, I want you to consider 5 things before you start your own cargo trailer build to make sure you know what to expect and help prepare you for the road ahead. If you have experience in carpentry, electrical, or plumbing, you're definitely going to have a head start if you want to build your own conversion. But if you don't let that stop you.
Oh my goodness.
Neither Cupcake nor I had any experience with this type of thing before we started. Keep in mind, you will need to determine what you want in your cargo trailer. Ask yourself, do you want to install plumbing, haul 20 gallons of water with you, deal with black and gray water? Do you want to install electrical, run electrical lines to breaker boxes, install solar panels and batteries? Do you want to have custom designed countertops, storage systems, and built-in cooktops? All of those things are nice, but they haven't been necessary for us. We purchased a nice chest of drawers from IKEA for storage and then built our full-size bed frame over it. Our indoor shower allows us to have privacy, and we can capture gray water if necessary. We use a cassette toilet that can be easily cleaned and emptied at many places we like to camp with vault toilets. If we need electricity, we have our Blue Eddy for most things, charging phones, cameras, lights, powering the TV, and we have a generator if it's especially hot or cold to keep the temperature comfortable. Our kitchen in the back of the cargo trailer is more than sufficient to cook full-course meals or just make sandwiches, and our ice chest keeps our food cool. When we purchased our 6x10 cargo trailer over 3 years ago, we were able to get it for about $2,800. It's a homesteader, and we got it in Tennessee. It has barn doors in the back with a standard door on the passenger side. Today, you'll probably spend at least $4,000, if not more, for the same trailer, while certain manufacturers and models could be much more expensive. If your budget isn't much more than that, you're going to have to make some difficult choices. But keep this in mind. Our final cost on our initial build was under $5,000, and that included a bed, shower, kitchen area, lots of storage, a window, and more. Even after 3 years and a couple of remodels, we have still spent less than $1,000 more to get it to the design we like now. If you want to have all the comforts of home, you may need to reassess your options. I'd suggest making a list before you get started to help avoid disappointment later. What size bed will you require? Do you require a full shower every day? Are you willing to use a cooler, or do you need a full-size refrigerator? You should also consider the space where you'll be living in. With a 6x10 like ours, it's only 60 square feet for 2 people. It can get very tight. Are you willing to share a space so small for extended times? Our initial design did create a few problems for us. We purchased a folding bed from IKEA, but it required that we move it every morning to make room, then set it back up in the evening. In our current design, our bed is set up all the time and it works great for us. We also had an ice cooler, but invested in a 12-volt cooler, and it made all the difference in the world to keep the food cold and dry. Our indoor shower is 32 by 32, so it's a little tight, but it doubles as a closet and storage area, so that is definitely something to consider. Yes, 60 square feet is a small area, but if you work on your design and minimize unnecessary things, it can be the most comfortable and relaxing place in the world. If you plan to camp in RV parks, you might find that to be a challenge in a cargo trailer. I think we've stayed at 2 RV parks in 3 years and we didn't have a problem, but I've read lots of stories about private RV parks that refuse cargo trailer conversions, regardless of how nice they are. I don't think you'll have a problem in state and national parks. We've stayed in both. But if you like to boondock, cargo trailer life can be amazing. We actually prefer to boondock when possible. There are lots of opportunities out west, but when you have a small cargo trailer, it's not that difficult to find places to squeeze into. Right now we're in Louisiana, and we found several places on Campendium.com that allow free camping, primarily in national forest areas. Close to our cabin in Tennessee, just off the Natchez Trace Parkway, you'll find the Meriwether Lewis Campground near the town of Hohenwald. They offer free camping there too, first come, first serve. In your cargo trailer conversion, it'll fit right in. So the bottom line is going to be, do you plan to live in the cargo trailer or out of it? You need to be honest with yourself before you start the conversion. Why do you want to do it? With Cupcake and I, our goal was to find more adventure while spending as little as we could to maximize our time on the road and still not work. We initially looked at our cargo trailer as a place to live while traveling, but our view of that changed after our first trip out. The opportunities to hike in amazing places, visit quaint mountain towns, and experience state and national parks all over the country were wonderful, and it helps to see that we were living out of the cargo trailer, not in it. We didn't need all the bells and whistles in our tiny home, just the basics to find comfort every night after a full day of fun and adventure. We also improved our diet, drinking more water, eating healthier meals, and hiked off the calories. Those things and more helped us see that our cargo trailer conversion experience has helped us experience a simpler life while finding more adventure than we ever thought possible. Because of our experience with our cargo trailer, it helped us realize we have the confidence to build our own cabin on our little piece of heaven in Tennessee. It's only 256 square feet of living space, but when you realize how much life you can squeeze into 60 square feet in a cargo trailer, the possibilities really open up. Your cargo trailer conversion experience has the potential to change your life. Do your research on what you want in your tiny home and learn how to get it done. Know your budget, keep it simple, and don't overthink it. It's going to be amazing, so get started. So to recap, if you have experience in carpentry, electrical, or plumbing, you're definitely going to have a good head start, but don't let it stop you if you don't. If you're determined to build your own tiny home on wheels, just be patient, learn what you need to do, then get started. Know your expectations for your cargo trailer conversion and be aware of your limitations, both in experience and your budget restrictions. It can get pricey, but it doesn't have to. Be honest with yourself on the level of comfort that you're going to require. You'll need to build your conversion with that in mind because it will affect your budget. Understand that some RV parks won't allow cargo trailers. If you're fine with state and national parks, as well as an almost infinite supply of Bureau of Land Management and other public lands for moondocking, your cargo trailer conversion will be a great fit. Finally, think about how you intend to use your cargo trailer. Do you want to spend your days finding fun and adventure, hiking to distant peaks, seeing incredible scenery before ending your day at your safe and tiny home on the road? If that's you, then you're living out of your cargo trailer, and that's a wonderful way to end your day. Next time we're going to look at a few smaller RVs and compare them to our cargo trailer. I think you'll be surprised. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next adventure.